Yo YouTube, what you saying? SILKY Beats here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how TEEDEE makes beats for SILKY and other artists like that. You know, basically how to make a TEEDEE sort of beat. You know, first of all, we've got the vocal here, which just fit perfect for this TEEDEE sort of sound.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got, you got. Baby, I could love you non-stop, non-stop. Go to the top all night.
But yeah, as you can hear, it's got that bounce already with that best shot.
Best shot, best shot. Give me all.
For the TEEDEE type beats, you want your BPM 126 BPM 100%. I've got a serum preset here that's like got that sort of mad at me or that juicy sort of sound. I'm working on a serum preset folder for everyone that's going to be dropping on the website eventually. There you go, you can hear it. If you do want to copy the serum preset, here's, you know, what we've got going on here, and then in the effects we've just got this. So yeah, if you did want to remake it yourself, you can. So our vocal is in the key of B minor or D major, whichever way you want to look at it, which means it's got a C sharp and an F sharp. So we're just going to have a play around in the key and see if we can get a decent melody going.
Hit me with your best shot.
A nice little hack for getting the sort of TEEDEE sort of melodies is like it'll go like up an octave quite a lot, if that makes sense. So like we'll do like the, if you get what I mean. So like play one note then play it an octave up, or at least that's what I sort of think helps get that sound.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got, you got. Baby,
and just got that nice little variation of going up to the E there at the end. Yeah, I've heard TEEDEE say in a live stream before that what he'll do with the bass is he'll have like one at like the low octave, which is what we just recorded in, with no effects on, and then like put one up an octave, which will have like, you know, more effects on like reverb and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll show you. So yeah, let's just solo that, move it up an octave.
you got. Baby, I could love you non-stop, non-stop. Go to the top.
And that way, yeah, it just cuts through like way more with the higher up octave. So we're going to start adding effects to our higher bass. First thing I always like to do is add chorus to it. That's just going to make that super wide bass noise that TEEDEE always has.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all the.
So yeah, if you've got headphones on right now, you'll be able to hear it instantly. It's got that like TEEDEE wide bass sound.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all the you got. Baby, I could love.
Gonna add a plugin called Decapitator from Sound Toys. That's just gonna add some nice harmonic like frequencies to the bass if I can find it. I really like the beefy preset on this E setting usually.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot.
Yeah, and I usually just play around with the tone knob. Like brighter is gonna make it like cut through more, whereas dark is gonna give it more bassy beef sort of. But I usually try to go for the brighter end because we've already got our lower bass.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got, you got. Baby, I could love you non-stop, non-stop.
Yeah, so hopefully you're hearing that we're starting to get that TEEDEE bass sort of sound. I would have done all this in like the serum preset, but unfortunately like there's only so far you can go with the serum preset itself. Then we're just going to throw a reverb on. I really like this Valhalla vintage verb, and there's a preset called Metal Synth.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got, you got. Baby, I could love you non-stop, non-stop. Go to the top all night.
Yeah, that's sounding great. I'm gonna add the Decapitator to the lower bass, give it more of the darker tone.
Hit me with your best shot. All that you got, you got. Baby, I could love you non-stop, non-stop. Go to the top. Oh.
We're just gonna add a compressor to make sure the sound stays controlled.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you.
I'm gonna add that over to the other bass too.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all.
On my basses, I like to just have it sitting between, you know, the -4, -5 sort of area.
Hit me with your best shot, best.
Like if you have it too high, it just really kills the bounce of it. So yeah. So yeah, about there. So then it's still got the bounce, but it's not like too fluctuating, if that makes sense. I'm gonna add the compressor to the vocals as well, just to make sure they're sitting nicer. Always use this same vocal preset, just the dance vocals. Don't even really know what it does, but I just know it does the job.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got.
Again, sitting between that -4, -5. Gonna add the chorus to the vocals as well.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got, you.
Let's try this reverb. I'll probably end up using a different one.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got, you got. Baby, I could love you non-stop. Go to the top all night. Hit me with your best shot, best.
That sounded really nice actually.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got, you got. Baby, I could love you non-stop, non-stop. Go to the top all night. Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got. Baby, I could love.
Yeah, just taking out some of the harsher low frequencies so we're not muddying up the bass.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all the.
Right, that's sounding really good so far. Another signature sound I feel like TEEDEE's got is always the string. So I'm going to use the Corgan one. Dina strings just always does the job. And for my high note, I always go with the root note of the key. So that means if you're in D major, then use the note D. If you're in C major, use C, you know, so on. Just usually sits the best. Obviously, you can use other notes in that key.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got.
Then what we need to do, if you're noticing TEEDEE songs, the strings won't just be like flat out, it'll have like a sort of wong, wong, wong. So to do that we need to sidechain it, but we've got a little cheap plugin here called Kickstart 2. I'd recommend just getting it because it just saves time and it's just so easy and you've just got tons of presets and stuff. So yeah, that's sounding nice there. With this as well, you can easily reduce it like so. But yeah, that's giving us that effect.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best.
Right, bass wise and strings and vocals and everything, I think we're there. So we're gonna dive into my drum kit, Bad Boy House drums, and start putting them drums in. If you are new to producing and you're wondering like why would I get like a different drum kit when I've got drum sounds, or like what even do the drum sounds mean, it's just like to make your drums you need samples, and this is just basically a pack of samples that are made specifically for house. It's all the sounds that I use to, you know, make the beats for in the house and everything like that. Just getting a drum kit that is made specific for the genre that you're trying to make just benefits massively.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got, you got.
So guys, another thing I've heard TEEDEE talk about, but something that I've always recommended as well, is layering your drum sounds, because it's just going to give it way more thickness and depth. Like if you just have one clap playing, it's just not enough, it just doesn't sound good.
Give me all that you got, you got.
The kick is sort of struggling to cut through, so that's where we'd sidechain his kick to his bass, but we're just going to drag the kick start server to the bass.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best.
One thing I've noticed about TEEDEE's beats as well is with the hi-hat, he always seems to opt for the closed hi-hat rather than like an open one like this.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got, you got. Baby, I could love you non-stop, non-stop. Go to the top all night.
Right guys, as you can hear the beats bouncing, so what we're going to do now is we're going to structure it, add effects and stuff. When we get back, the beat's going to be, you know, somewhat structured out how TEEDEE would do it, and I'll run you down over what I've done. So guys, we've got a little structure of how we'd have the beat going. I'm just going to run you through it quick. What we've done is TEEDEE likes to do this trick a lot. He got this low cut like sort of sound at the beginning, where all the like lows will be cut out. So like if it didn't have that, it'd be like. But yeah, what he'll do is like he'll cut out the lows at the beginning, and then he'll have it like sort of do like a bit of a drop, but not a, you know, not a proper drop like this. So that just brings the bass back in. We've got a little lowered vocal here, just before the drop, with no other effects on it other than that, which is something else I've heard him say that he likes to do. It just strips it back, and then when the drop does come in, it makes it sound bigger. And then we've just got like the end bit here, which is where like SILKY had come in, which is just the bass and the drums with the strings taken out. So yeah, let me play you the beat so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to drop a like and a comment of what you think. Hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Here's the beat.
Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got, you got. Baby, I could love you non-stop, non-stop. Go to the top, all night. What you say, man? Hit me with your best shot, best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got, you got. Baby, I could love you non-stop, non-stop. Go to the top, all night. Hit me with your best shot. Best shot, best shot. Give me all that you got.
Jeez, there we go.